Are you an old school gamer? Are you one of those gamers who remember the old days, who love playing the SNES and things of that sort? Well, guess what, guys? Nintendo World Championship NES Edition hit Switch in July with 150 speedrun challenges in 13 games. What's up, guys? It's the Gaming Czar bringing you your daily gaming news. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so we know not too long ago, Microsoft Xbox just closed down 4 studios, and with this article that we have today is going to be talking about how their subscription service isn't doing as well as they thought it would be. Revenue from game subscriptions like Xbox Game Pass has barely grown in 2 years, potentially explaining Microsoft Studios closures. The megacorp is now reinvesting in high-impact titles. Revenue from gaming subscriptions has reportedly barely increased in the last 2 years in the US, which might help paint a clearer picture around Microsoft's recent studio closures. Video game industry analyst Matt Pteska took to social media to report that non-mobile video game subscription spending was only up 1% compared to this time last year. Compounding that, subscription spending in April 2023 was only 2% higher than it was in April 2022, meaning revenue generated from PlayStation Plus, EA Play, Xbox Game Pass, and similar services saw a narrow growth. Revenue shouldn't have ballooned annually for an industry to remain healthy, but a giant gaming company has been chasing and investing towards unsustainable growth for years. Microsoft in particular has gone out on its Game Pass initiative by launching all of its public games into the service and spending $69 billion to acquire Activision Blizzard. Microsoft shut down 4 Bethesda subsidiaries yesterday after having acquired them 4 years ago. Tango Gameworks, Arcane Austin, and Alpha Dog Games were all canned, while Roundhouse Studios was folded into the Elder Scrolls Online steward ZeniMax Online. Xbox Game Studios boss Matt Booty sent an email to staff seen by IGN explaining the studio closures allowed the mega corporation to focus on prioritizing high-impact titles and further investigating in Bethesda's portfolio of blockbuster games. Xbox strategy at one point seemed to focus on filling out genre gaps in Game Pass with niche games such as Hi-Fi Rush, meaning that even if a game didn't break even in VSLs, it could still be deemed successful as long as it kept a subset of players subscribed. Hopefully that line of thinking isn't completely dead at the company, since its buying spree only began less than a decade ago, but dropping more than $70 billion on countless studios before Game Pass saw substantial growth was at best a premature decision. Personally, if you ask me, I like the idea of Game Pass. Clearly it's not being as substantial as it should be. It's not substantial for the people that are running the Game Pass. It's not substantial for the people that are making the games for the Game Pass. And overall, I think this model should go away. Game Passes and things that give you access to all games for a certain amount of dollars per month, I think should really go away. That's just my opinion. On our next topic, still got more Xbox news for you. Xbox Perfect Dark Reboot is in a very rough state, it's claimed. The project was announced with a CG trailer in 2020. Now, personally, I love Perfect Dark, the old one, the one that was back for the N64. It was really good. Personally, I liked it better than GoldenEye. Don't get me wrong, GoldenEye, fantastic. But what Perfect Dark offered for me, I just enjoyed that game a whole lot more. And it's probably up there as one of the greatest FPS games I've ever played. Speaking on the Giant Bombcast, journalist Jeff Grubb spoke about the game in the wake of the closure of the several Xbox studios on Tuesday. The fallout from this, I've been hearing more and more that Perfect Dark is in a rough state. Sounds like it's in a very rough state. It doesn't sound like it's really coming together in any way. VG247 journalist Alex Donaldson echoed this, describing it as a team really trying hard to push a boulder up a steep hill. Video game historian Liam Robertson said, "From what I've heard about the development of the new Perfect Dark, it sounds like a future video in the making, just a big protracted mess." In June 2023, IGN reported that the reboot was in the early stages of development and it was likely still 2 to 3 years away from release. While the project was announced in 2020, nothing has been shown of its following years of reported setbacks that have stalled development. These allegedly include a fraught co-development partnership with Certain Affinity, which works on the game between 2019 and 2022, and a high attrition to the initiative. VGC reported in March 2022 that the Xbox studio has seen a fast and furious wave of senior departures over the previous years. Microsoft told staff on Tuesday that it was shutting down 4 studios. Arcane, Tango, Alpha Dog, Roundhouse Games will all be closing down, with some staff joining other teams, according to the memo sent to staff. At this point, guys, I'm not even sure if Perfect Dark is ever gonna come back out. I think that it was a great game that came out in the past. Maybe that's where it should stay. If this one is following the footsteps of the last Perfect Dark, then I'm not excited, and I think you guys should just scrap it, save your money, find something else to do. On our next topic, are you an old school gamer? Are you one of those gamers who remember the old days, who love playing the SNES and things of that sort? Well, guess what, guys? Nintendo World Championship NES Edition hit Switch in July with 150 speedrun challenges in 13 games. Nintendo has revealed Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, a game designed around speedrunning challenges and more across 13 classic NES games. Set to hit Switch on July 18th, Nintendo World Championship NES Edition features more than 150 challenges to complete, and you can compete for top spots on global online leaderboards or with friends. Nintendo revealed this compilation title with a trailer that pulls heavy on Nintendo's World Championship nostalgia, with the previous winners appearing, footage from old competitions, and more throughout. This is the trailer right here, guys. You can check YouTube, it's on there. As you can see, challenges in the game include reaching the Super Mushroom as fast as you can in Super Mario Bros., defeating the Octo Rocks, the fastest in Legend of Zelda, and reaching a specified gate as quickly as possible in Metroid. And those are just 3 of the 150 challenges available in-game, spread across 13 NES games. Each week, you can compete for the top spot in the World Championship weekly global online leaderboards, or you can compete against up to 7 friends in the local 8-player party mode. With bite-sized challenges and automatic rewind features, you don't need to master an entire game to feel like a Nintendo World Championship. The trailer's description reads, alongside today's reveal, Nintendo has also unveiled a deluxe set for Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. It includes collectible items like art cards and a golden NES cartridge and a physical game card. Nintendo World Championship NES Edition hits Switch on July 18, 2024. The deluxe set will cost $60 and the digital eShop version will cost $30. I think this is really cool. I wasn't a hardcore gamer at the time the SNES was out. This is something that I would get, honestly. I would personally get the physical copy though. I would avoid digital for now until we get some more reinforcements on like how digital things are being gatekept. Until we get positive reinforcement on things like that, I would definitely suggest you guys go with the physical copy. Don't even leave it up to chance. And that's it really. For our last topic for the day, a new gaming handheld alert. Asus will stream info about the next Rog Ally tomorrow. An updated model is coming. Back in January, we reported that Asus was planning a new model for the Rog Ally gaming handheld on 2024, and the time appears to be nigh. Because according to an announcement in the Rog Discord server, the next Rog Ally is coming. The Rog community folks will be getting hyped about the new hardware in a live stream on May 9th. You'll be able to watch the stream in the video above when it premieres at 12 p.m. Pacific time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern time. The announcement stopped short of saying if the new hardware will actually be shown, so it might just be a lot of talking around the details of upcoming unveiling. Will this be a full ROG Ally 2 reveal or more of a hardware refresh like the Steam's Deck OLED? Leaks have indicated that a refresh model with more or less than the same hardware with a fixed SD card slot and perhaps a bigger battery will be part of Asus Computex 2024 lineup. On June 3rd, Asus is putting on a hardware launch event as part of the Taiwanese trade show, so we should be getting a good look at the new model then, if not sooner. Assuming the leak is accurate, we may be waiting a long time for the proper Ally 2. It would sure make a lot of sense for Asus to wait until AMD's new Strix Halo APU is already rolled out, as it's a monster of a GPU seemed primed to give gaming handhelds a major performance boost. I know quite a bit of handheld gamers who would actually find this really cool. I don't know how it stacks up against the Steam Deck. I guess we'll have to see when the stream goes live. I'm assuming it'll be good though. Who knows? Maybe Rog Ally could transform into like an actual console, since a lot of our consoles are now going by the wayside, or no one cares about them anymore. Mainly, I'm talking about you, PlayStation. But that's all that I have for you guys today. If you made it this far and you like what you heard, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far and you didn't like what you heard, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am the Gaming Zon, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.